computer. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna record to the computer, and then I'll do this because this for sure I know will go through. All right, we're gonna record on this one too. And I'm gonna move this screen in here. Excuse me while I technical things.
I'm happy you are handling all of the technical things.
Well, this is what they paid me to do. Like, oh, she does know how to do videos. You just don't do mine this way because, that'd be nonsense. All right. Because that feels more like work. Why isn't it going up here? Hold on. Oh, come here. There we go. All right, I'm just trying to get you in the frame. So you don't have all this, like the Zoom screen isn't in the way. That's this is fun. This is like arts and crafts, but we're
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Is that right? This is why I don't do arts and crafts. Here we go. Okay. Now we're good. Now 3, 2, 1. This one goes. All right. So we're here together. I mean, they got to see all that part too, because that's on the
Yeah,
Zoom.
yeah.
And I am Squeak or BRG, and this is Hestia, and we're doing an unboxing together. Where's your box?
It's so fun.
Did you
So
open
fun.
your
From
box?
two completely different parts of the country.
That's
So
right. You're in the Midwest, is that right? Or the Southeast, or where?
central, central, yeah, like
I'm in the Northeast.
Midwest-ish, but not Ohio. So
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in the mountains. I live in the mountains of Pennsylvania. And we have a time difference, which I did not realize. Where does the time difference happen? Is it in your state that time difference? I always thought you guys were Eastern time zone.
so yes, so I don't know, like I don't know where the like I'm in Central Time and I don't know where the cutoffs are for it. What's crazy, so we were supposed to vote this year on, or we voted the House of Representatives. I think it passed the Senate, but the House of Representatives never even looked at the bill for us to do away with daylight savings, which is the stupidest thing ever.
Oh my
Like,
God, it is.
I would still do it. We don't need it anymore. But
We seriously don't need it anymore. It was for like the farmers, I think. And
yes.
I mean, I think they know how to tell time. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I
Listen,
mean, we have
we're
alarm
gonna
clocks
keep
now.
talking because it's taking me an hour to open the damn box.
I see you struggling. I'm trying to fill in. Yeah.
God, I tried using the scissors and there. Oh, for God's sake.
You even
It's a
know
very well packed box, I will tell you. Well done.
those
Okay.
scissors are not your friend.
Oh, oh my God. And I didn't get it all. Oh, God. It's like giving birth over here. Jeez Louise. What's a well packed box? There
Without
we go.
without the anesthesia.
That's right. This is, yes. Yes. All right. All right. My box is open. Is your box open?
My box is apparently going to open a lot easier than yours.
She did all this prep work ahead of time. All right. So we have our affirmation. Welcome peace and harmony into my life every day. Look at that. All right.
It's a beautiful thought, right?
It is a beautiful thought. Now, I don't read the book ahead of time. Do you read the book as you go through?
No, I do not. I save it until the end.
I like guessing because my friend Nav's like, you're always wrong about the crystals. I'm like, I know that. That's the beauty of it. Plus the print on the
One
back.
of these days, you're going to get it right.
If they send quartz or rose quartz, tiger eye or lapis lazuli, I know, and rose quartz and regular quartz.
But do you know the difference between lapis lazuli and sodalite?
No, no. Sodalite is when you get a Diet Pepsi, and that's when you get a Diet. But look at the tiny print. Like I have to, I can't see that, but I didn't look. Okay, so that's to the side. All right. So what is the first thing that's in your box? Under your thing?
It looks like a book.
Yeah, unplugged. A 7-day workbook to reset your relationship with screens. Oh.
Oh, I already took mine out of the plastic. Okay.
I have to take it out of the plastic. I hate single plastic.
So you couldn't do this because your job, like you couldn't unplug for 7 days.
No. No, I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this. My job is literally to be plugged into things. Literally, like I
Right.
specialize in AI and virtual reality. I've got more screens, got like 6 screens usually.
This is not a Beth friendly book, but
Like if I could go on vacation and come visit you, Hestia, then we could do this together if we locked ourselves.
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
it's like a
I
legit
love
book. Holy crap.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, like journal prompts and
Yeah, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Well, that is the truth. That is
for
the
sure,
truth.
for sure. Oh, no. Day 0, it says go cold turkey.
Clearly, they don't understand my life. No, no, no. Why? What do you like about your phone? I don't like anything about my phone. I don't like phones. I'm
Me
not a
either.
phone person.
We just had this conversation, a friend of mine the other day, like it I don't like the accessibility of it. I don't like people like I like my kids to be able to get a hold of me at any time in case of an emergency or whatever. But like then everybody else just feels like they have access to you 24/7 and get affronted if you don't immediately respond. And I'm like, I have a life. Plus where I work, I can't take my cell phone in anyway. So I mean sometimes people are waiting 12 hours for me to respond to them and
Kind of magical
forget where
job that you have that you don't have to take your phone to work. Work at a prison, don't you?
I work in corrections, so trust and
I
believe.
just said that. I just said you work at a
Yes,
prison. You know what?
yes, I
I,
said.
I I started my teaching career at a prison.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did my when I got out of school, my first like real job, like not like a Burger King kind of thing, was I did 1,000 hours at our county prison because they had money left over in the commissary, and in Pennsylvania you can't have a profit. So they had
Uh-huh.
to put that money back into the inmates. So the warden knew my mom and he was frustrated with the program that they were doing. So he said, can she come in and create a program, like an education program that's in-house instead of running it through local agencies? And
Uh-huh.
I went through the CO training and everything. Like it was so interesting. I learned to fight from the ground. I learned how to look for shivs. I learned what a shiv was because I'd never heard of that before. I'm like, people will do so many things with pens. So many things
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
pens. But that was way back before computers and stuff like were a thing.
yeah, yeah. It's a crazy world in there. Yeah.
My brother, who watches the channel, he is a CO at the other county prison, and he's been
Okay.
there. I think he has a tracker on his phone. I think he can retire in a few years, so he's just waiting.
I love that.
He's just waiting. He's like
Or he
3 hours, and
has
he'll like pull it up. I'm like, I got 3 years, 4 hours, 6 minutes. He's been a CO. Are you a CO or are you
well, I started off as I've been doing it for about 11 years. I started off as an officer. I was an officer for 7. The
oh,
last 4 years, I've been the grievance coordinator, which
that's
is
fun.
interesting.
That's
Yeah, like
interesting.
the
Because there's
inmates make
nobody
me
guilty in prison. Is it a county prison or state?
well, no, right now we have a marshal contract. I work for a private company, and we have a marshal contract, and we are essentially a jail. Um, we hold pre-sentence,
Oh
and
wow. And
we have
everybody's innocent. Nobody did it.
absolutely not. They didn't, and everything that we do to them is cruel and unusual punishment. So yeah, absolutely.
So you get to unplug every day. I don't get to unplug every day because I'm literally plugged in every day. But some of these prompts are really, really good. What would you rather be doing than spending time on your phone? I actually don't use my phone a lot for work, to be honest, because
Right.
I use bigger toys than my phone. Um, but I feel lost without my phone, and I'm old enough to remember like a life without a phone. I can remember like when you were a kid, did you have like the long cord that went from like you would go to like Kmart because it wasn't Walmart back then. You go to Kmart, you'd buy that extra long cord so that you could go from the
Yes.
kitchen to the living room, and then you would stretch that
Yes.
out, and then somebody else in the house could pick up the phone and listen to your conversations. That was usually my mom. And
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
like there was no privacy ever. You had to like lay on somebody's bed. Like I had to lay on my mother's bed to talk on the upstairs phone to call the radio station to play songs for us.
Yes, request songs,
Yes, for the
absolutely.
9 o'clock, 9 at 9. Yes.
Yes.
Kids don't know how cool that was, like to be on the radio, and then all your friends would hear you, and you'd be like, "We heard you on the radio."
Yeah,
I
like
know,
the
it's not a
things
thing
these kids
anymore.
are missing out on these days, they don't even know.
I don't even know. And not for nothing, my life was not photographed and put online. Holy smokes, I'd
Thank
be in so
God.
much trouble. Not that we ever did anything super bad, but it was like we would sneak out. My brother, his nickname in high school was Rambo, cami pants, big buff
Uh-huh.
guy. And he didn't have to do this because my parents were deaf as doornails, but he would scale out of his third floor window with
Shut
sheets
up.
that he tied together. And he would like climb out and he'd like scale the wall of the house. And I would just walk out the door because my mom slept on the couch and my dad slept in the chair. And they were like, when they were asleep, they were like out. You could just
Yeah.
walk out and then walk in. But no, he had to like climb in and out that way because, he's
Well, I
Rambo.
mean, he had to live up to the name.
But we would go out all the time and we wouldn't do anything. Like we weren't kids that egged houses or anything. We would like go and hang out at the park and talk and smoke cigarettes. Like we didn't even
Oh
do
my
like weed or anything. We didn't drink beers. Like we went and we smoked the cigarettes at the park. Yeah, it's such a different time. Kids don't know.
Oh my
Well, so
goodness.
this looks good. So we'll have to there's app settings. But this is a really great idea. Like if I did have like a weekend that I could unplug, I would totally use this as a guide. And
Yeah.
it's pretty handy. Oh wow, and it's $12 by Free Period Press. Look at the back of that. $12.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
12 bucks for it.
Mhm.
Good for them. All right, what's next in your box?
I have an envelope in a little chevron pattern.
Yeah, let's open that.
Yay!
What's in here?
It's it's a hard thing. Oh.
That kind of hard thing, Willa.
This is not the high vibrational box.
That's I was so hoping. I was so hoping it's gonna be a higher vibration, but apparently not. This is cool.
It is. I love that.
That's cool. And yours is like mine. That's cool.
Yeah.
I said
It's
I'm still mastering how this camera works and there we go. Oh wow, that is really cool. And it's raised too. Oh, that's neat. This is not a
it's like
sensor for my
the
teeth.
laser etching, maybe.
Yeah, that's cool. It's got a cute little sun on it, a little face, and like it's like pretty detailed.
Yeah. So the sun and the moon, and then it's got the yin yang symbol and night and day, yin yang.
Yeah, that is super
I mean,
cool.
I guess harmony. Harmony's the key or the theme here. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. Like a
Don't
little
use it as a
coaster,
tea
maybe.
coaster though. I feel like this is like not durable for a tea coaster. Like I don't know what box I got what I use as my tea coaster. Right now I have my show on it because I was smoking, but no, this is what I use as my tea coaster. I don't think this came in a box. This is you can put 5 incense sticks in it. But if I
Oh,
put 5 incense sticks, I'm gonna be sneezing all day. So
that's
so
that's
I'm
pretty
a one
intense.
stick at a time kind of girl. All right, I don't know where my garbage bag is. I feel like I've lost it. Okay, what do we
What
have
do you
next? I
have?
pulled out a stone. This thing.
Okay, yeah, I have one too.
So what is this? Wait, this is a crystal identification. It's quartz.
It's
Wait,
not.
it's probably not. Nav's like,
It
I
looks
can't
like selenite to me.
I can't even open the bag. I said,
Oh, yeah. Well, that helps in identifying. The plastic is what's muddling it for you. That's what we're getting.
oh, that's cool. What is that symbol called there? That thing in the middle. What is that? The at symbol. Is that the
That's
at
a
symbol?
spiral.
It's just a it's not the at symbol. That's just
it's
at
just a
Google.
spiral. I mean, I don't think that it's
Anything special.
because the Orgone pyramids usually have the copper in the spiral like that. It's for energy transference.
Oh, cool. See, this is why we had to do an unboxing together because you know this stuff and I don't. It's cool though when you look at it through the back, like and when you hold it up to the light, like if you have a little lamp there and look at it through the back, it's got all kind of like zigzaggy stuff.
Yeah, I've got little gold flecks in there,
Yeah, I
and
don't know if you could see that, but yeah,
mm, that's cool though.
that is cool. All
I
right.
love selenite because I mean it cleans everything, and I don't like anything hanging around. So, then I have this.
Yep. There's
Okay.
just a necklace. Ooh, that's cool. You
I
got my,
bet you can guess this gemstone. I have all the faith in you for this one.
I wouldn't put your eggs in that basket. That's just, I have to look at it closer. This is the purple one. This is amethyst.
Yes. Yay!
See, look, I got one right.
Oh,
Yay! That Nav said I know. She's like, you know that one. I'm like, that's really pretty. I can't get away with wearing another necklace though, because I already wear four and I already look like Mr. T. If I could just get all the I
every
have
time
two
you
big
say that,
boards.
I struggle, and I pity the food.
That's right. That's me. I have two huge boards behind here that I just hang all these necklaces on. And like I aspire to be a person who swaps necklaces, but I like the four that I wear. And
Yeah.
that's really pretty though. Is yours really?
So yeah, it's big with the tree, and yeah. So I'm assuming that this is supposed to be the tree of life. Uh, have you heard about the tree of life in Washington?
No.
At the what? So the one at the park there that uh, clearly not the real tree of life, because but
Because
it
it's
kind of.
Washington. I feel like
But
there's a
it's
tree
like
of life.
this
It's not in
huge
Washington.
tourist, like it's the go-to place and everything, but the tourist won't stay off of the roots. It's got the roots exposed and everything, like the tree of life symbol, but the tourists won't stay off of the roots, and so it's causing the soil to erode faster. And so they
Oh,
think within the next couple of years the tree's just going to topple over and not be there anymore. It's kind of sad because
that
it's
is
like the
sad.
go-to place for everybody. And then I have something wrapped in bubble tape.
Is this high vibrational? It's a little small.
Well, let's open it and find
Yeah,
out.
bubble wrap. It's gonna be bubble wrap.
Yes.
That other bubble wrap was so much more gratifying though, because it was the big bubbles. I'm gonna miss that about that box that I'm not getting anymore because they keep sending me two and keep charging me for two. And I couldn't cancel one. I could only cancel both of them. I had to block my credit card. That was the only way to cancel.
That's crazy. Did you
Yeah.
call them?
I
And,
called
and they
them, I emailed them, but I had the same experience that you did, that nobody writes back. Nobody, and I'm like, all right, I'm just
see
gonna
that,
block
no,
my
that wasn't. I didn't have that. Like it took a week at one time because I think I was talking to Danielle and she was out of town, and whoever was supposed to be handling it wasn't handling it, but she was always really quick to get to me.
nobody wrote back to me. Like how
Oh,
cool that is.
that is pretty cool. Like
It's like a
I'm
rainbow.
gonna guess a chakra tower,
Yeah.
but I'm confused as to why there's a white quartz on the bottom, because white quartz isn't usually associated with the root chakra.
Right. Isn't
Like
it
you
red?
a
Well,
red or a black.
if your has like mine has like it's probably just make it look, I mean, it's not even all the way around. It's got little like dings and stuff. Yours ding.
No, mine's pretty smooth. The layers between the adhesive layers between mine are they're pretty thick though. Like I can see a solid yellow line between each of my stones from the adhesive.
So pretty. Yours,
But
I feel like yours looks bigger than mine, but it's probably the same size.
well, I think that's just a perception issue. You might have that.
Ah, well, yes, yes. That's cool though.
Yeah. I like that.
All right, there's
I
one
don't
thing.
know what that yellow stone in the middle is. I have a pretty good guess on the others, but I don't know what the yellow stone above the orange is. Okay. And then last but not least, we have a box of
ED cards.
cards.
I have to crack these puppies open. Crack them open. So Nav gets this box. So I said next month, and the three of us will get together. She
I'll get
gets
to meet Nav.
you get to meet Nav. She probably won't come on camera though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you me cards, appreciate, elevate, and connect. Cards to boost your emotional and mental well-being.
Or hell's bells.
And
And it fits in here.
That's what it says in there.
Oh, that fits in here? Wow.
This is the higher vibration box, ma'am.
Oh, this is. All
And
right.
then the says UB cards are designed to create positive, intentional moments in your life. These cards can powerfully elevate your mental and emotional well being. Each card has a specific intention and activity to expand your happiness, love, fun, and joy. In this way, these cards are like a toolkit to assist you in building positive habits for happiness. And then there's more stuff on the back of there. But let's look and see what's
I picked elevate, which is be bold, be free, be you. When you are in your element and just being yourself, you are witnessing powerful alignment. We're being ourselves right now.
yes.
I can't see a thing. Oh God, there's a place of power and it's inspiring to others around you. Momentum.
I got mine fanned out. I'm gonna
That's
pull
what I
one.
did. I just picked a random one. All right, what'd you pick?
I also got elevate. Mine says small steps to big leaps.
Oh, look at you.
Uh, awareness, momentum, and amplification. And then there's little to-dos on the
Yeah.
side of each of that.
In a mindful state, repeat the following mantra for 5 minutes. Wow, 5 minutes is a long time. Be
It
bold,
is.
be free, be you. And let those feelings be embodied. When you're ready, allow the words to change to I am bold, I am free, I am me.
Oh, I like that.
I do. I like that. And then the
I don't know
application.
if that's like 5 minutes of that.
I feel like I should do that to my children and my spouse when they tick me off. I'm going to be like, you are going to listen to me for 5 minutes, say this mantra. It's there. And then the
So
amplification.
mindfulness. What's that?
Then you have like, does yours have like an amplification at the bottom or like acknowledge 5 great things about yourself today? Do one or more things today that support the feelings you get from being bold, being free, and being you.
So on the elevate, yes, there's awareness, momentum, and yes, amplification is at the bottom. But then, like, so if you flip it over, the bottom of the deck is mindfulness,
Oh.
and on the mindfulness cards, you have awareness, meditation, visualization, and reflection.
Oh, so the mindfulness cards have more to do. Oh, and then there's a connect card,
Uh-huh.
which is 3 things. Unconditional love of pets and animals. That's one I looked at. And then there's more connects.
Elevate
Okay.
and appreciate also has 3 things.
I'll appreciate. Today, I appreciate Hestia. That's what I appreciate.
Aw, I appreciate you every day. It's always so fun to watch your videos.
Because it's chaos. You should see me in real life. That's just a that's just a microscopic view of how nutty I really am. You know what? I can't, this is horrible, but I don't know how to shuffle cards when they have words like that. Because I'm like, okay, which way do I go to make sure that they're all right? It's like one of those math problems in the 7th grade. Like, if Hester's holding 12 cards and you have 5, which way do they go? I don't know. What can I do with that where they're going to be upside
Because
down?
it's very important that you keep all the words facing the same way.
That's right, because I don't think there's inversions on these. I don't know how these work.
If there are some of these, we might be in trouble.
I know. Gosh. Right.
They are easy to shuffle. They're pretty flexible.
Mm-hmm. They're easy to shuffle. So, like, because I didn't need more, Hay House is having a 50% off sale on Oracle cards and, well, everything in their collection. And if you spend $25, you get free shipping. Who knew I needed free
I
shipping?
just got paid, and you have to tell me this thing.
I got more Oracle cards that I'm not going to use because I'm going to use in that. But what box did this come in? This came in the Mindful. No, I don't get Mindful Souls. What was?
That was your Team Wild freebie.
Yeah, yes. It's funny because I got the same box twice, and the freebies were the same. So I have a feeling we all got the same freebies. But I can put these instead of in that box. I don't know. I like putting the cards in their boxes though. I think this is a shadow thing that I have to work on. Like, why do I have to have the boxes? Hestia, like, I have to go in the box. They feel weird with it.
I think it does because so I only have the 2 Oracle card decks, and the boxes that they're in are exquisite. Like they're great quality, and even the one like it feels, it's a soft box. Like it feels nice. Like it just makes
That's
me
how I
happy.
feel like. I feel like when they're in the bag, I feel like that's not their home. Like this is their bedroom, and I'm taking away their bedroom.
Yeah.
There was nothing else in this, but I don't know. There's nothing else in this, but ridiculous amounts of packing.
So
But
I just did a quick shuffle with these Yumi cards, and the one that popped out for me was connect, and it's perfectly imperfect. And the awareness is I can take it easy on myself because perfection is not required today, which really hit. I'm definitely one of those people that are my biggest critic, especially at work, and so everything has to be just so. Um, and then momentum is repeat these statements. It's okay not to be perfect. Nobody can be truly perfect. I can always add more later. Looking at my imperfections makes me laugh. I'm doing my best. These imperfections allow me to grow. Nobody is holding me to this standard but myself. I choose love and to let myself off the hook. And then your amplification is choose one statement that feels super good to you and make it your mantra today.
oh, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna pick a random one and see what we get. I'm gonna get the you wanted Taco Bell and you walked away, and what a good girl you are.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Take that.
Weren't you saying in your live that Taco Bell is your guilty pleasure?
And I suffer every time. You know what we did today? Nav and I went and we went to the salt room that she had seen, and it was glorious. It was really great. If you have a chance to go in a salt room, you'd spend 45 minutes in there, and this was an amazing salt room. It was it had I've been to another salt room, and that one was more like a spa one. This one was very much like our thing. It had salt on the floor, like
Uh-huh.
like a beach almost. And then we were in there for an hour, and then we went for lunch. But I had crab soup at lunch, and that can kind of go either way with me.
Yes.
And then she wanted to go to the winery because we got these passports, and we wanted to fill out the passports, and she likes wineries a lot. So we went and had a wine tasting, and I'm not a wine drinker. Pro tip: if you're not a wine drinker, do not try 5 different kinds of wine after eating crab soup that you don't know how you're going to handle. I was so sick on the way home. I actually went to sleep because I was so sick, and I didn't know what end anything was going to come out of, if it was going to come out, and I couldn't talk, and I couldn't focus, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sick. I came home and I just like went to sleep for a little bit. And then I woke up, and then I was starving. All right. One came out. What did we get? Get active.
Okay.
When we move our body, we get more in tune with the present moment and give ourselves the opportunity to release tension and connect with our mind, body, and spirit. In this moment, take a breath and notice how you feel in your body. Are there any places that feel tight or relaxed? Take 5 minutes to stretch or to breathe.
Stop.
Like take 5 minutes to stretch and relax, like a giant octopus. And then amplification, moving your body 30 minutes in activity that feels good. I think we have different ideas of what that might be. Walking, hiking, swimming, working out. I go kayaking, horseback riding, shark taming. Here is the list of things to choose from. Ready, Hestia? Pick which one is it for you. Walking, hiking, swimming, working out, dancing, biking, kayaking, horseback riding, or shark taming. I think that's just to make sure you're paying attention. All right, where do I sign up for the shark taming class?
No, I absolutely zero shark taming. No.
Well, and the thing is, because I can't really see, I'm like, shark tanning. Oh, shark tanning. That must be something new. That's like Pilates. I'm like, who
Yeah.
would do that sport? I like Pilates though.
Oh, oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I love that.
So
Okay,
watch out
let's
for little
see.
Easter eggs on these cards because some of them are funny.
Yes. I'll have to go through that whole deck later.
Yeah, I know. That was fun. Well, this was a good deck. Do we think it was worth what we pay? Oh, we have to look at the book.
Um,
And do we think
yeah,
it's worth it?
it's okay. Okay. So you want to I'll do one, you do two, and we'll go back and forth
Yep.
until we get to the end. Okay. So
And we can
first
make
we have,
commentary throughout.
huh?
and we can make commentary throughout. Go ahead.
Yeah. So first we have the Unplugged Zine for $12. Uh, it is a short and approachable guide to decluttering your digital life so you can go back to living one full of intention. It helps you to reflect on your relationship with your phone through interactive journal prompts and a 7-day digital detox challenge. What was that movie that they did where the guy had a literal relationship with his phone? Was it Walk Me?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I watched that movie. I showed it to my class.
Was it called Her?
Yes, yes, her. Or
I
she,
never watched it, but
yeah, it was, yeah.
that's just what that made me think of.
Break up with your
So
internet for a week.
detox challenge that covers apps, internet, email, and cell phone settings, as well as your daily habits around your phone use. Improve your mental health, reduce your stress levels, and practice self-care with Unplugged from Free Period Press.
Can you hear that siren in the background? Did you hear that? Did you hear it?
No, I have not clairvoyance tinnitus, just constant tinnitus. So.
So we have a curfew in my town. So we have a fire bell that goes off at 11 o'clock. And when I have hikers in my yard, I've trained them to yell purge. So whenever it goes off, I always yell purge. I'm afraid now, but on weekdays during this well, this is all year long. During weekdays, it goes off at 10, and weekends it goes off at 11. And if you're under 18, you have to go home. I have never ever ever. Oh, we also ring a lunch bell at noon, like Fred Flintstone.
That's kind of cool though. Like that's I
Small.
like that.
All right, the next thing you have is the you and me cards. And it has a big old explanation, but we've kind of already covered everything that's here. It's 4 different cards: appreciate, elevate, connect, and mindfulness. And they're designed to create harmony in your life. And they look really good. Like, I might actually use these with my students, to be honest. I'm teaching women's lit starting Wednesday night. So I might take some of these in. I'm gonna go through them and have them. The only way to beat artificial intelligence is to have people write handwritten stuff. So this is a way to do that. And part of the course is it's a women authors course. So part of the theme is like because it's mostly females, there's some men too, but you are an author too. Like, we don't always have to rely on saints and sages. You have a voice too. So we can use those for our writing prompts.
Are those going to be the classes that you're going to be sharing on your channel?
Some of them will be, because that's an in-person class, but I also teach cybercrime, and that's online. And then I teach romantics online, and I teach romantics are like Emerson, Thoreau, Whitman, Poe. And then I teach realism and naturalism, which is like Mark Twain, Stephen Crane, and folks like that. All of the videos got corrupted when they moved to the new LMS, so I have to redo all of those videos.
Well, I'm excited for you to redo them because I really want to watch that stuff.
Well, back when Wikispaces was around, that used to be like a free wiki place you could put stuff. All of my courses I would put online for free so that people in third world countries could do them, because they have internet, like their phones can get it. They just can't afford school. So I would put everything up, because I do what's called OER, which is open educational resources. There are no textbooks in my class. Everything is available online. So the first thing we do is they make Julian of Norwich was the first female that wrote in English and wrote anything and published it. And she was a nun. And then there's this Marjorie Kemp lady who was this rich lady who was a mystic, and her husband thought she was nuts, so she went to go visit Julian of Norwich. And so they read that, and then they make prayer cards, and they make those with the internet. So it's like a little fun activity.
Yeah, that's so cool. Like, you do all the things. I'm just gonna say you do all the things.
I don't clean my house. I don't fly airplanes.
Well, I mean, to live a life as full of yours, something has to be negotiated, right? Like,
The house cleaning and the laundry. I do it when we need it. Oh, everybody's out of underpants. Oh, let me go see. Not just me. Oh, good. All right. So next thing is
the yin yang grid, and it's a $10 value, which I'm kind of gonna go bullshit on.
I know, like I feel like they sell this at my dollar store. Like I feel like, I mean, maybe the $5 store, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
$5 or not.
But we'll let them have it because so the 4-inch yin yang grid is made using birchwood and it's the perfect decor for your sacred space to use as a crystal grid. The yin and yang symbol remind us that everything in life contains two opposites, and to maintain balance, we need to find a way to work harmoniously with both sides. Yin yang is also a metaphor for the different aspects of our personalities. We all have a light side and a dark side, and it's important to find a way to balance both. It is believed that this balance of yin and yang exists in everything. The themes of yin are rooted in softness, contemplation, coolness, and feminine energy. Yang's themes focused on heated action, movement, and masculine energy. Importantly, both yin and yang must exist together or neither will exist. This understanding of the peaceful coexistence of opposite and knowing that both are essential to each other is the philosophy of yin yang. Applying yin yang means finding balance amongst the many components within your life.
It's a very nice little, it's nice.
It is. It is. I don't know that I'll use it for a crystal grid.
No, I
I
don't
like
think I'll use it for
symmetry
crystal
in my
grid.
crystal grids, and it's
It's pretty. I think I'm gonna probably put some, I don't know. I have so much stuff back here. Who knows? So the next thing is the amethyst tree of life necklace, which is this fancy thing.
it is. That
Yeah,
is some
they're pretty.
intense wire work on there.
And I wear a tree of life, so I'm a huge fan of. And there's a bunch of trees of lives. There's lives of trees behind this scene. The tree of life symbol has appeared in various cultures and mythologies throughout history. That is true, representing the interconnectedness of all living things, balance of the universe, and connection with the divine. The amethyst stone is believed to attract peace, harmony, and balance. This stone connects you to higher consciousness and strengthens intuition. Together, this necklace serves as a reminder that your personal growth and spiritual journey are continually evolving, yet deeply connected with the world around you.
And it is a pretty necklace.
Oh, and it's worth $15. See, this to me seems like it'd be worth, like, this is worth more than $5 more than this. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is 15 and this is 10. Like, this,
I'm
I,
not
if
sure
they
you
would
guys
have told me
enjoy
this was
the
20, I would have believed that. And I would have believed this was 5.
yeah. So they balance each other out, right? That's where we're getting the value in the box
We're
because
doing
we
the
would
math
pay
here. The
more.
math balances. All right.
So the next thing is the selenite orgone disc, which is $10.
I lost.
Um,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
all of our ducks in a row now. Okay.
The white ducks are wandered off. They wandered off. They're like, where's the cantina?
You are constantly herding ducks, yes.
And then like other grouse get in there and like pelicans.
The occasional pterodactyl.
The occasional pterodactyl. Then like a wolf is like, well, I want to come too.
Orgone is another word for the life force energy that exists within all beings, and this disc was created to utilize this energy. It keeps you protected from the harmful rays of EMF, cleanses your chakras, and keeps you in energetic harmony. Created with powerful selenite and swirled with copper coil to encourage the flow of positivity. Selenite is a charging stone. It allows negative energy to be drained away and instills a sense of calm and peace. This stone will help you to feel more tranquil, rejuvenated, and relaxed. Suggestion: if you want to amplify your healing, hold this disc in your hand to keep you protected, connect you with the universe, and transform negative energy into something positive that can move you forward in life. Recite this affirmation: with this disc, I align every piece of myself so divine purpose can flow.
So I have a question because I don't know anything really about. I mean, I have a lot of crystals for somebody who doesn't know anything about them. Is this outer part plastic? And then inside is because it feels like plastic. It doesn't feel like a crystal to me.
Resin.
Resin.
It,
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm. They
And then
they pour the resin over it. Like they'll put this in a mold and then they'll pour the resin over it to encase it.
so doesn't that block like the healing properties, or do the healing properties come through?
Uh, I don't know the science behind it. I know what they tell you, and the the whole purpose of the organ is you have like natural and non-natural items that come together and form like this different kind of
Okay.
energy.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well,
I
that
keep an Oregon period. I keep an Oregon pyramid by my bed, and it's got amethyst and some angelite and a few other things to help. I keep all of the sleeping things in my bedroom because I've always had insomnia really bad, and it seems to help. Like it but who really knows with everything that I've got
does
in there? What's actually
Oregon means it's in plastic. Is that what that means? Like if it says Oregon, that means it's in the paraffin. Is that
well, according to what we just read, it says Orgon is another word for life force energy.
oh I
But I
didn't
don't know.
imagine me being an English professor. I didn't retain that sentence we said 4 seconds ago. All right.
uh, but I'm not sure what the Webster's definition would be of Oregon. Maybe that's something that you can look up for us.
That'll be my homework. No. All right. The rainbow chakra. Holy smokes. All right. This is like a lot of text that I can't see. But basically, the chakra crystal tower is the ultimate symbol of spiritual balance. Clear quartz for the crown chakra connects you with your higher self. Amethyst for the third eye. And Angelite, here, you point to them as I read them. Like Vanna. Clear quartz for the crown chakra. Amethyst for the third eye. Angelite for the throat chakra. Green adventurine for the heart chakra. Yellow adventurine for the solar plexus chakra. Sunstone for the sacral chakra. And rose quartz for the root chakra. I don't know, mine doesn't look. Yours look rosy?
Well, now I'm trying to like get something white to hold it against. I'm putting it against the white and I don't think I got the rose because
Yeah,
it
mine is
blended
very
really
rosy.
well.
Because I
Yours
have,
is.
let me see, I have rose quartz right here. And this
I mean, I
is,
know it comes in different levels of pinkiness, but like,
yeah,
so mine against the white here, there's no difference.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely different than the top one, right? It's like not the same, but
Right.
the that's
Yeah.
good.
But I would think the bottom would be more like a milk quartz.
It's so cool though.
It is.
It's different.
And hold it in your hand while you're meditating to help align your chakras. And
Yeah.
I've never heard of yellow aventurine.
It looks almost like sand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I journal meditate, so I can't hold anything in my hand, but I stick them around like the journal and I put them on the page. I usually have Green Man though. Green Man's my guy. Oh, good. You get to read the next big thing, which is in here. What was the next big thing? Oh, give and receive meditation. Oh, then it gives you like the teacher spotlight and all that stuff too. Go through all this
Yeah.
help and meditation. Then on the back, it's like all these assignments. You can be like things to follow and things to do. Take time just for you every day. Live life more deliberately in the moment. Have a positive mindset. And I remember from working in the prison, just watching some of the COs who had been there a long time, they get really, really, really jaded. My brother, I think he would even say, because you've heard every BS excuse. People are constantly trying to get one over on you. You really can't trust anybody. And unfortunately, some COs cross the line. So you can't even trust them. So
Right.
like you're in an environment for 8 hours a day, and in Pennsylvania, or at
Oh,
least in
you
his,
work 12 hours just now, ma'am.
yeah, I was gonna say in his prison they can't get any COs because they don't pay well, and it's run by the county, so people can make much more money doing other things that aren't as stressful, and so he's been mandated, where he has to work overtime, so he's working like the 12-hour shifts, the 18-hour shifts, And it's a hard place to be. I mean, I was in the cushy part because I was in education, but
Yeah.
that's a tough job. And then repeat offenders,
Statistically, the corrections industry has the highest rate of suicide. Um,
I believe it.
it's horrible because it's, again, energy transference is real, and you pick up things from other, and there's just a lot of times there's just pure evil walking around that place. That's why yeah, I'm big on protecting myself before I go to work, but a lot of these people don't know how to do that, and it can be really tough. It's you can
They don't
almost see
believe in
the
it.
moment
That's the other
someone
thing
leaves.
is they don't believe in it. They don't believe in like and so they don't think that they have to clear the energy. And so like you have to protect yourself and the air and the energy that comes in from pretty much everybody that you're around, workers,
Mhm.
the inmates, whatever. What
Yeah.
a Oh my gosh. Well, you need to go like have wine. I feel like I should send you wine and a whole lot of smudge sticks. Everybody, they'll put Hestia's address in. Everybody send her sandalwood. Everybody send her candles and smudge sticks. You just need to walk in with one. Because back when I don't know how it is now, but back when I was there, um, they had just stopped smoking in the prison. The COs could still smoke in the prison. There was like a room where they could go.
Hmm.
And it was by the education room where I was. And so, you know, the inmates would like try to every which way to get into that room. It was locked and it had like it had a lock and everything, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they allow that anymore.
Oh, absolutely not. They don't. So, uh, oddly enough, even though it's where I spend my whole day, I'll watch like 60 days in and locked up and stuff, like, because when you're in this business, it really does kind of take over your whole life. And I see like county jails and whatnot where they can purchase e-cigarettes on commissary, but we don't even have anything like that. It's the whole non-smoking facility. There's no
Is it male
vices.
and female or just male?
We no, we have, actually, my facility has males, females, and juveniles.
Oh wow, you have everybody.
We do.
Wow. I
And when
tell
I tell
you
you, women are the worst.
I,
Like,
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say I remember when I taught, because the way I created the program, like you could not miss class for anything except for court or if you had a doctor's appointment. Because they had because of the visitation at the time, like they had generous visitation. So you tell your family when you have class, because if it's important to you, then you're gonna make it to class. So if they would skip one time, they would get kicked out.
uh-huh.
And I would take 20 classes of men because there were 10 people in a class,
Uh-huh.
or I would take one class of women. I mean, I
Hmm.
did. I taught women. They were so catty and so unbelievable, unbelievable. It was really, I had never seen anything like it. And, and I was young. I was really, really young. And I was working in the county prison of the county that I lived in. So like the
Uh-huh.
one guy I went to high school with. So, I mean, I was going to be a nun. So imagine what I was like in high school,
Yes. Oh,
right?
you
So he
sweet,
told
young, innocent thing.
a young
Yes.
innocent thing. So he told everybody that,
Who would sneak out at night to go to the park to smoke, but yes.
smoke cigarettes. And I was apparently doing this guy, who, told everybody. And anytime you knew anybody, I'm sure it's the same now. You had to do a whole like when somebody would come in the prison that you knew, you had to like write a whole document of like how you knew them. The only thing I knew about this guy, I grew up with him, but the only thing I remembered about him was that he had firecrackers and he took them into school and lit them and he didn't let go of them in time, so they blew off his hand. So
Oh
like
my gosh.
thing I remembered about him, and then I think he was an asshole. Like I remember that. Like it was like, you
Did you
know,
put that in your report?
he did said he was an arsehole. No, I mean I didn't I said I think it's something like, I don't remember too much about him, but what I remember wasn't favorable, and I remember he blew off his hand. And I was in the class next door, so there was a whole much
Yeah,
ado about that. So because it's not every day that kids are blowing. Back then, this is the late '80s. People
sure. Yeah.
hands. in the classroom. But yeah, that was so good God. I'm gonna send energy to you extra now that I know what to do.
I will take it. I will take it all.
And the
Yes.
other thing is it smells like, so I worked in a prison that had just been built to replace an old prison that had like asbestos and stuff, and it was, it wasn't really secure and it was dilapidated. So they had to build a new prison, and everybody got so upset because the new prison looked so nice. I'm like, trust me, it looks nice on the outside for you. On the inside,
Yes.
it smells like butt. It is so,
Yes.
it smells so
Yes.
bad. There's nothing nice in there. So don't worry. Like, fear not, it's not a Taj Mahal inside. It's definitely
Yeah,
better
so
than,
when I was an officer and I was on the unit all day for, the entirety of my shift, um, I would shower before I would go to work, and then the first thing I would do when I would come home would be take a shower because you have to wash the prison smell off. You just
it's
can't.
so, and
It
it's a certain
lingers.
kind of a smell. It's like, you don't, it's not like the gym smell, it's not a gym smell. It's a, I'm a human who never washes smell. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Or when I do wash, it's not with great soap. Like it's yeah, more like a just you know how kids smell in the summertime when the only bathing they do is at the pond.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, well, now that we've solved the world's problems, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna,
I love this. This was so much fun. Like
we
we've
need to do it
probably
again
gone
next
2
month.
hours now. So
And everybody out there who gets this box, we'll do it together. And we can read each other's. I like this box though. This and the Wii box that I get. And I did like the box from, what is it called? Tamed Wild. That's the name.
yes.
I just they wouldn't stop sending me two boxes, and $56 is expensive to have to pay twice for a box. I mean, my
Yeah.
friend got a whole bunch of stuff from it, which is great, but I couldn't send it back. I couldn't get my refund. So I'm like, well,
And it's just a poor business model to have. Like people are trying to get a hold of you and hey, there's an issue here, let's fix it, but then it just causes another problem. And I think they kind of need to just shut it down and take a break and come back regrouped and reorganize. Like I do
yeah,
want her to do well, but this is not the way.
yeah, because I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people have problems. Like, you had problems, I had problems. That's not a good business model, but they have cute things, you know. But I could
Yeah.
also, I'm going to, so tomorrow they're having a, what is it called? A pagan festival up in this
I
park.
remember you saying yes.
So I'm going to it. I'm going by myself. So Dave, I go, honey, I'm going to the pagan festival. He says, like the biker festival? I'm like, Dave, yes, we have pagans here. We have pagans and Hell's Angels here. And my son works at a biker bar. So we're around bikers a lot. So I understand how he might think that, like, all of a sudden I've been dropping off my son from work and I've now become, a pagan follower. I get it. I get how you could confuse, because I look like a pagan follower. I'm gonna jump, they're great people, I have to say. All the bikers that come in are great people. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna go. And he's like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you want to go to that? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, well, like, those are all like witches and stuff. I'm like, I'm not gonna catch anything. Is that what you're worried about? Nothing's gonna happen. There's gonna be crystals for sale and
You
candles.
should stop because you should stop at a Halloween party supply store and get a fake wart to put on your nose to come home.
I'm wearing all black lipstick, paint my nails black. Like, they put you in their fire. Like, I'm like, Dave, how long? I want to go because all of the cool shops are in one place. Like, how we never get to find all the cool shops in one place where they all have like the cool necklaces and stuff. But I really can't buy anymore because really I have too much shit as it is. I have way too much. I gave a whole bag of it to my niece, my adopted niece, and I still have too much crap. So
Yeah, unless you see something that really makes you want to take one that you have off and replace it with whatever it
No
is.
necklaces, none necklaces. This, I will say that I did love this candle from Tamed Wild. And I did get two of them because I got two of this month's box too. So
What was the scent in
they
that
sent
one?
neroli and white jasmine.
Okay, okay, yeah.
So I am gonna miss that kind of stuff. But the thing is, you can go back on Tamed Wild and just buy the things you want. So maybe I'll do that because then they'll only charge me once, and then I
Yeah.
won't have to pay for two boxes. So I'll save $56 so I can spend on Etsy. Go pull my
Well,
Etsy.
Beth, this was so much fun. I know it's what 11:30 your time.
11:30 for me. That's right. I don't
Oh my gosh, so far past my bedtime. I took
go
a
to
nap
bed.
after I got home from work. That's the only reason I'm still up right now.
All right, well, go to bed. This was fun. We'll do it again. Take care.
Absolutely. All
Wishing you
right.
all the best of light and love.
All right. Blessings to you and yours. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye.